Hi, hi, hi. It's Deborah with Deborah's Blue Tarot. And I just finished up with Sheila. She's editing. She will put it out tonight. Um, it was fun. It was interesting. We disagreed on some things, but that's okay. It wasn't disagreements on the way things are done. It was the interpretive disagreement. However, I stood my ground. And it's fine with me that we disagree for entertainment purposes only, YouTube. So I thought I'd come on and do a short reading, maybe 15, 20 minutes tops. I pulled these cards on Ghislaine Maxwell. And then I'm like, oh my God, I don't have Mike with me. I can't be alone doing this. So I had to turn it off because I don't know how to stop it and add to it. Long story. I had to turn it off and begin again. So I'm going to leave the cards where they are. I'm using my tarot with keywords right here. Ghislaine Maxwell. She is trying to get a new trial because her argument is that if those in charge, like Bondi and Felon and whomever, are saying there's no list, no list exists, then how can you charge her, with something that you can't even prove? It's a very good point. And it's very possible as she goes up the legal ladder to appeal and appeal and appeal, and then SCOTUS, she does have an argument. It's a good argument. It would have been a better argument had her lawyer not talked about it on Twitter or whatever they call that. It's X. I would have kept that comment to my grave until I got into a court with the judges, and the judges decide. And if only one judge says, I think you might have a point, then it goes up and up and up. So I'm leaving these cards here. My first card that I pulled was the Nine of Swords. This is anxiety, sleepless nights, worry, overreacting, overwhelmed by guilt and regret. I'm sure that that's true. Suffering, etc. So let's presume that that's not only her, but anyone else who is culpable on the list. And this isn't just a private list of, my phone book or something. I'm talking about client lists. Okay? Next card. The Justice card. Fairness, truth, cause and effect, law and order, legalities, impartial, balance, accountability, honor, equity, justice served. I do not think that SCOTUS will get 5 votes on letting her go. Or not even letting her go, having a new trial. I suspect that they've already had a talk about this, and when it comes down to the end, all 5 of those people that wear the black robes may say, you know, not feeling it. Go back to jail. You've got 17 more years or whatever it is. I think that the three ladies that are more thoughtful might not want to give her an opportunity for a new trial, as it would cause ginormous stuff. But at the end of the day, it's an excellent argument. If you don't have the list, if there is no list, then why am I in jail? It's a very good argument. She's got a good argument. I don't believe for a minute that she didn't do the things they accuse her of doing. Do not even think that. She knows that we all know that she did everything that she did. But the law is different than the truth. It just is. It shouldn't be, but it is. Okay. Third card, Queen of Cups. Intuitive, visionary, self-improvement, calm, compassionate, mature woman. Yeah, I guess. I don't see her as a Queen of Cups, though. I don't see her as a queen of anything. Four of Cups. I don't want it. Take it away. Forget about it. I don't want it. I don't want it. So I'm feeling the judges going, nope, I don't want it. Nope. Let somebody else make the call. And then they roll it back up. The final stop, of course, is SCOTUS. But I don't know that any judge really wants to have this decision. She may get no one that agrees with that argument at the first tier. And then it's over, I believe. Last card is the High Priestess. The B and the J. Remember I told you how I can't shake it? Intuition, subconsciousness, acceptance of life's mysteries, wisdom, science, contemplation, the future unrevealed. I'm really in a quandary, especially after Sheila and I talked so much about this. She probably won't show it all. She'll probably edit out our back and forth because she wants it to be like a 40-minute video or no more than a 40-minute video. So, Spirit, do these cards below that are stacked with the Justice card first, do these reflect positively for Ghislaine, Ghislaine, whatever you want to pronounce it as, Maxwell getting a new trial? Will she get a new trial? Clean yourself off, Spirit. Will Ghislaine Maxwell get a new trial? Thank you. That was my point. So, let's move along. Okay. I'm going to pull some of my Osho Zens. Nope. Don't say it, Deborah. Do not say it. You will regret it. I can't say it. Okay. Another question. Do people who consider themselves Christian? This was a question that we read on, she and I. Do people who consider themselves to be Christian, are these people, by and large, hateful, judgmental, are they hiding behind religion to argue their point? Healing. An adventure. So far, I got nothing. Going with the flow. Now that will work. They're kind of going with the flow. This is the way it's always been. This is what I've been taught. It's always been this way. They're trusting in what they know. There's not even a chance that they would step outside of those boundaries to how do I say this? To question their values and motives. Control. The church is in control. And they're just fine with that. They don't have to think about it. They just know what they know, and they go to church on Sunday, and this is just their obligation to the Lord. Oh, Mikey, stop playing with my kitty cats. Sorry. Their mind's a mess. Their mind is a mess. This is the back of their head, even though the lips are in front. But the back of their... This looks like someone's back. They're a mess in their mind. And they'd rather not question their feelings. They just would rather... Politics don't matter because it's what the Lord says, and this is the way I was raised. fighting. They won't fight about it because they're right. They're always right. There's no fighting here. What do you mean? Look, I am some 70 years old, and this is my parents would not have lied to me. And if you read, uh, the book of Job, section 28, whatever, I have no biblical reference points that I could give you because I don't do biblical. I do empath and intuitive. What I feel in my gut. Compromise. Okay, let's just not talk about it. That's not really a compromise, but okay. You got it. No, because we really are good friends, and I don't want this to get in the middle of our relationship as friends. Postponement. So we really need to talk about this and find our happy place. Ripeness. I have no idea what the fruit of the vine. Wine. Beyond illusion. I have never seen this card before. Beyond illusion. Okay, so this is not a churchly or religious card, in my view. Beyond illusion. I like it. One more. Totality. Nah, I'm gonna swing this way, and then I'm gonna swing that way, and this is how I jam, and you're entitled to your thing, I'll keep my thing. And courage. The courage to believe what you believe despite the way you were raised. The courage to step outside of the Bible, hypothetically. You see, I'm reading this from my gut. Okay. Well, that is all I have for you, my Osho Zen lovers. Maybe I'll pull a couple. Let me pull the squad. AOC, Ilhan Omar. Who's the other one that I like? Jasmine's not part of the squad, so don't offer her up. Reconciliation, Soul Tribe, and Close Friends. Oh, I love that card. Defense mechanism, guarded, hard to reach. You've hit the brick wall. I may have been the brick wall. I got to go with what I feel. Even if I'm wrong, I still got to go with what I feel. Numbing, addiction, self-medication, irrational behavior. I love pandas, but this, my friends, is the felon card if I've ever seen one. Not the art, the character, but the numbing bit. Regarding a lot of things, we have liftoff. No more delays. Fast action. Progression forward. The wait is over. And that is what I know. This will be my last card tonight. Spiritually awake. Oh, pardon me. Spiritually woke. That'd be me and you. Self-awareness, cutting through illusions, and detaching from ego. I love you guys. By the way, for entertainment purposes only, YouTube. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm sure you'll enjoy Sheila's and my reading tonight. I know I enjoyed it, and I'm sure we'll do it again. And beyond that, I'll see you tomorrow in the AM and in the PM, and maybe in the middle of the PM. It just depends. Sending you love and light, thanking you all for being here with me on my channel and supporting me the way you do. It means everything to me. It does. I feel very blessed. And with that, it's peace out.